Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is MusaCaleb here, and the title of the YouTube page is called Renewed Mindset with MusaCaleb. I really appreciate everyone that has subscribed, and to those that have clicked, and those that have watched, and even those that have shared along. We are together in this journey, and I really thank you because we are raising a lot of destiny and potentials in renewing the minds of those that we have shared with them and they come across this great message. Now we continue. We are on the book Think and Grow Rich, and today we are taking on chapter 9. The topic before us, persistence, the sustained effort necessary to induce faith. The persistence, the sustained effort necessary to induce faith. The eighth step towards riches. Persistence is an essential factor in the procedure of transmuting desires into its monetary equivalent. The basis of persistence is the power of will. Willpower and desire, when properly combined, make an irresistible pair. Men who accumulate great fortune are generally known as cold-blooded and sometimes ruthless. Often they are misunderstood. What they have is willpower, which they mix with persistence and place back of their desire to ensure the attainment of their objective. The majority of people are ready to throw their aims and purposes overboard and give up at the first sign of opposition or misfortune. A few carry on despite all opposition until they attain their goal. These few are the Ford, Carnegies, Rockefeller, and even Edison. If you know these names, these are the great industrials. If you know the quest and the brain behind the great US of today, they are them. Now, we in Africa, we have a lot of them as well. He says that there may be no heroic connotation to the word persistence, but the quality is to the character of man that what carbon is to steel. The building of a fortune generally involves the application of the entire 13 factor of this philosophy. This principle must be understood. They must be applied with persistence by all who accumulate money. Now, the reality is, without persistence, what is persistence? Doing the things that you have already undertaken to do, whether you feel like doing it or not. You know it is a responsibility for you to do it. As such, you don't even wait for one to call you. You don't want for someone to remind you. You just have to do it. Sometimes the body will not be willing. Sometimes circumstances around you will not be willing. But you must master all the challenges. Now, if you have to do something online, you know power is essential. Data is essential. You must ensure whether you like it or not, you must make sure you get the data. Sometimes you can save yourself or reduce your spending towards food to ensure that you have data. Sometimes it will even bank on you to go and purchase power bank, as we call it in Nigeria here. Because when NEPA is not available and the cost of fuel is high for your side, then with power bank, it can sustain your device. Now, why did you have to carry all this burden? Because you know if you wait on the situation to be favorable unto you, it will not. But you keep persistence. If you are a follower of this philosophy, the intention of applying the knowledge it convey, your first test as to your persistence will come when you begin to follow the 6 steps described in the 2nd chapter. Unless you are one of the 2 out of every 100 who already have a definite goal at which you are aiming and a definite plan for its attainment, you may read the instruction and then pass on with your daily routine and never comply with those instructions. The author is checking you up at this point because lack of persistence is one of the major causes of failure. Moreover, experience with thousands of people has proved that lack of persistence is a weakness common to the majority of men. It is a weakness which may be overcome by effort. The ease with which lack of persistence may be conquered will depend entirely upon the intensity of one desire. Since it is a habit that you learn or you pick, you can unlearn it. Since it is a character flaw that you see, you can correct it with definitely a purpose and consistency or persistency in doing what you intend to do. Now, it is even said in life that any door of opportunity that you keep knocking on it consistently will open up, even though it is closed against you. Sometimes the world and the society we live in tends to shift aside and give way to any man that knows where he is going. Understand, intensity of one desire. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak result, just as a small amount of fire makes a small amount of heat. If you find yourself lacking in persistence, this weakness may be reminded by building a stronger fire under your desires. Continue to read through to the end or to keep listening. Fortune gravitated towards men whose mind has been prepared to attract them. Remember this, fortunes, that is riches, abundance of wealth, gravitate to men whose minds has been prepared to attract them, just as surely as water gravitates to the ocean. If you find you are weak in persistence, center your attention upon the instruction contained on this topic. Power. Surround yourself with a mastermind group, and through the cooperative effort of the members of this group, you can develop persistence. You will find additional instruction for the development of persistency in the chapters on autosuggestion that we have covered so far. The subconscious mind, and follow it. Your subconscious mind works continually while you are awake and while you are asleep. Spasmodic or occasional effort to apply